Journeyman 2 here, and we are playing Rocket Raccoon Justice against Expert Zola. I've swapped the Under Attack mod out in exchange for the Ransacked Armory mod. It gives a lot more tech attachments for Zola. We're starting with the Test Subjects side scheme, because we're on Expert, and one Ultimate Bioservant in play. And then the Hydra Prison, but we don't have a hero-specific ally, so it's basically out here as master plan fodder, or if we run out of things to thwart to trigger our allies' thwart effects. Okay. So things I really want to see would be like Dazzler, Moon Girl, Ingenuity, or a Rocket Launcher is really good in this particular scenario. I think we're just going to dump this entire hand. And let's keep digging. Okay, well, Dazzler. There it is, yep. No doubles, unfortunately, so we do have to sacrifice just about everything to player. But she does let us stay down pretty effectively. We just risk not drawing advance, but advance is not the worst thing in the world. What did we mulligan away? Okay, so we still have another Sonic Rifle left. So, Sonic Rifle, Spider-Woman, I've got a plan, Skeleton for Dazzler. Get that Confuse out. Dazzler will clear test subjects. And let's look for a minion. A lot of times it's better for Rocket to clear test subjects if we're planning on flipping up, so that Dazzler can then attack the minion that comes out. But in this case, we got a pretty good pull. I think I'm going to drop Helicarrier because I'd rather get Ingenuity or Moon Girl. So let's go ahead and dig for those. We got neither. Didn't even get Rocket Launcher. It's very unfortunate. Okay, one threat, one test counter. Zola's confused. The servants scheme for one each, and then our encounter card is Mind Ray. So he schemes, and we're confused. Scheming for 2 plus 1. That is going to pop it. Resets the counters. And then the Mad Doctor. Oops. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and reveals it. Shuffle the encounter deck. Flip that over. It starts with 1 scheme. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves that Quick Striker with 3 hit points. It's nice to get the Quick Strike out of the encounter deck, and he's got that 0 scheme. No tough like the Armored Guards do. Alright, well, Particle Cannon seems like the play here. I'd love to get Particle Cannon and Sonic Rifle, but we're a resource short. Actually, we can do both, because we're going to overkill this mutate. Okay, so let's flip. Strength and Upside, we'll play Particle Cannon. Exhaust it, remove 1 charge, deal 4 damage, overkill and ranged. So that kills this Berserk mutate. 1 overkill damage, and we draw a card because we dealt excess damage. Wow, salvage. Okay. Is there anything that we want to put on top of our deck with salvage? I don't think so. Battery pack is alright now that we got Sonic Rifle going. We've got another one coming up anyways. So let's do salvage, Schadenfreude for Sonic Rifle, and just immediately confuse Zola. We'll take this Tough off, and Dazzler can go ahead and deal 2 to this Bioservant. Just tee that up for next turn, and just pitch the X-Mansion. Okay. one threat on the main. Still nothing great. Now we do have mission training and superpower training, so that's going to get us our deal 2 to everything gun. And let us flip down. So I think we're going to tank a bunch of attacks here. 1 test counter, 1 threat. Zola attacks for 2 and 0. That's nice. And then each of those guys hit us for 1, so we're down to 5. Advance. Not really what we want to see while we're confused and planning on flipping down. So he schemes for 2, he gets a test counter, and then +1. So 5 out of 8. Okay. Let's go ahead and overkill the first bioservants. Oops. So that we can draw a card. Or, it's not overkilling, is it? It's only at 2. Hold on. Hold the phone. What does the extra resource get us anyways? If we use upside to play superpower. Mission training, CITT. So if we held upside, the extra card gets us to play upside. If we got an extra card and we're ready. But I don't think there's a way to do it and still be ready. So I don't think the extra card is too critical for us. So let's go ahead and just get rid of this bioservant. We can always tinker this, potentially. Let's confuse this bioservant. Let's CITT. Superpower training comes out for 3. Float for mission training. Or I guess let's do upside for mission training. Or if I attack Zola, he will get stunned, and we can stay up an extra turn. So let's hold the upside. But I can't attack it unless I tinker. So I don't think it matters. If we're going to tinker, we want something we can play in alter ego. So Dazzler will clear superpower training, get us the rocket launcher. Go ahead and clear the confuse, I think. Dazzler should be at 3 here. So as long as we don't draw in advance, we should be okay. How many mind rays have we seen? So we've seen both advances, 1 mind ray, so there's only 2 cards left in the deck that lose us. So I think we just keep it as is. We'll use the rocket launcher while we have it. Just get the tough. Tinker the particle cannon. Battery pack. Solid here. Let's go ahead and get float down. Okay. There we are. 1. And this is going to get a minion. Mutate, but it's put into play. Confuse, confuse, schemes for 1, and the encounter card. Surges. Neurological implants. Well, that's definitely going here. Most remaining hit points has to be this one. So he's at 7, 4, 11. Okay. Ingenuity. Finally. We can play Ingenuity and Gamora. And then we're out of stuff. And we're being attacked a lot. So maybe Ingenuity. Arrows. Yeah. It's 6-1, half dozen the other. So let's flip. Rocket launcher is going to deal 2 to everything. I guess the Confuse would let Dazzler deal 3 damage here, but it's not enough. Because we're still losing to threat that way. If Dazzler and Arrows take out the mutate, oh, we had to play Ingenuity first. I don't know if we have time for this. Maybe if we don't play Ingenuity, we can play more allies. Ingenuity, reload, Arrows. Energy, Wolfsbane, Gamora. I think that's how we save it, actually. So Ingenuity and Wolfsbane. Play Arrows here. He will confuse the mutates. Energy, reload, Gamora. So he's taking +1 from all attacks. So Gamora is dealing him 3 and going for an event. Just gonna deck us out. Okay. There were no events left. It's alright. Eris will kill him. And Dazzler will take 3 off the main. We got plenty of chumps, so we should survive. Alright. 1, 1. Block with Eros. Okay. We'll take the Servant's hit. And then 2 encounter cards. Insight 1 and a test counter. Gross. And then +3 hit points onto this guy. So he's at 5. I've got a plan here. It's really good. I love the flip down, but just doesn't seem possible. Battery pack. I've got a plan. Okay, let's start with Gamora. We want to hit him for 2. Upside. Okay, there's our Confuse. So he's only at 3. So Rocket can clear the main with I've got a plan, but I kind of wanted to recover. So if we do I've got a plan, we thwart for 2, Dazzler thwarts for 3, gets it down to 1. Can we deal 3 damage? Don't see it. So we play X Mansion, Battery Pack, and I've got a plan. And maybe we just take out the Bioservants that way. Let's do it like that. So Rocket Raccoon will attack for 1. Or, sorry. We need to I've got a plan first. So we'll thwart for 2. Spend helicarrier for I've got a plan. Ready. Then we attack for 1. Upside for battery pack. Recharge the rocket launcher. It's going to deal 2 to everything, which gets rid of the bioservant. Deals 2 here. We can do energy for X Mansion. And now I'm considering flipping down again. Is it crazy to let him scheme potentially twice if he gets another Mind Ray? And it seems like we potentially lose either way to minion attacks. So I kind of like flipping, using X Mansion to heal Dazzler, and then Dazzler clears the main for 3. Let's see what happens. 1, he's going to get a minion. And then Zola schemes for 2 plus 1. 1 from the servants. As long as it's not Mind Ray, I think we're good. Armor Guard. Great. Okay, we will battery pack onto the rocket launcher. X Mansion will heal Dazzler. Let's tinker that battery pack away. We definitely need to recover. That's a given. There's a world where we play Banshee, clear the main, stay down again. That just seems risky. Because 4 for Banshee, side holster. It's kind of weird how the shuffle, we haven't really gotten much economy out. We don't really have a good way of overkilling these minions at the moment. Banshee certainly helps. Probably more than Wolfsbane here. So we can do 4 for Banshee, get side holster, get pistol. And if we don't play Banshee, like let's say we do 3 for Wolfsbane, 1 side holster, we get Sonic Rifle instead. Or I guess with Gamora we get Sonic Rifle and Banshee. So yeah, let's flip up. Flip up. Now if I do Dazzler and Gamora, we are going to overkill the Armored Guard. Instead of thwarting with her. So let's do that. Dazzler will ping this tough. Gamora will deal 2 damage to him. Go for an event. Man, we have not been getting lucky on these Gamora draws. Okay. Let's have Rocket Launcher deal 2 to everything. Deals excess to this Armored Guard. We draw another card. CITT now. So if we do 4 for Banshee, side holster, we get Sonic Rifle. But if we do Wolfsbane, side holster, Sonic Rifle, and pistol. And we can confuse, deal 2 to the servants. And Wolfsbane even gets us another card. Maybe we can do CITT instead of pistol. What's on our deck? We got 10 cards. At least 2 events. 3 events. Maybe 1 or 2 allies left. And a whole lot of doubles. Both salvages. And genius. So resource or event seems like the call for Wolfsbane. Let's see if we just get lucky. And we can always not play side holster if we need to. Let's call a resource. Nope. That would have been really lucky. Get a double there. Yeah, maybe we just don't play side holster. We do CITT and sonic rifle instead of pistol. Go for the long-term value. Let's see where this gets us. Sonic rifle will get 1 confuse. And we'll just sit on it. 1 threat, 1 test counter. Zola's attacking, we block with Dazzler. Bioservant hits us for 1. Yeah, now with both salvages coming up, we definitely... Picking Wolfsbane was the right move here. Master plan. 4 onto this side scheme. Free encounter card there. Let's go ahead and use salvage to play Cypher. And what is the card that we want to draw? Probably Battery Pack. And Cybernetic Skeleton is also up there. So Wolfsbane thwarts for 2. We're going to call upgrade, draw the Battery Pack. And salvage with I've Got a Plan is also pretty helpful here. We don't even need I've Got a Plan, we can just do salvage into CITT. So let's do Rocket Raccoon, thwart 2. CITT with salvage to ready us. And let's go ahead and put the Cybernetic Skeleton on top and draw that with Cypher. Or are both battery packs better here? It looks like the second battery pack is coming up in our deck. So maybe go Thruster Boots. So we probably should have done Thruster Boots first and then battery pack, so that Rocket would be thwarting for 3 here. So let's say that. Wolfsbane got us Thruster Boots. Battery pack is on top of the deck. Drax played Thruster Boots, so there's nothing on the main. And then Sonic Rifle. And we can confuse and then draw with Cypher, which is how I was planning on getting this card, but now we don't have... The Sonic Rifle will discard itself. I don't think confusing it and drawing the battery pack immediately is entirely necessary. Oh, I guess we use 1 battery pack, second battery pack, it's in Tinker range for next turn. So let's go ahead and we will confuse here. Cypher is going to deal 2 to it, thanks to Float Like a Butterfly. We draw our battery pack. I've Got a Plan, plays battery pack. The first charge will go to the rocket launcher. We'll flip, we'll recover. We're not going to use the rocket launcher yet. And yeah, looking good so far. We do get a bonus encounter card. So 1 threat, 1 test counter, confused, confused, test subjects. And Berserker Mutate. Quick Strike whiffs. Okay, Skeleton, Battery Pack, Particle Cannon. A lot of stuff happening. Schadenfreude. Cypher should have a damage on him. Let's go ahead and have Wolfsbane clear test subjects. And let's, we're gonna call ally with her ability. Zola's mutate. And test subjects does reveal, so he's gonna get himself a tech. Flamethrower. Indirect damage. 5 attack. Ally. Wasn't not an ally. I'm a little bit nervous to attack with Cypher here. Oh, we'll get the skeleton down, so we'll be okay. Let's battery pack to the rocket launcher and tinker that away. And now can we overkill the mutate potentially? So particle cannon versus mutate will do it. So strength, mission training, particle cannon. Don't need to think about it too much. Flip. And we'll go. The rocket launcher will clear the servants. Oh. Is there a way we can overkill multiple things? We don't really need our basic attack, so let's attack that servant first. Okay, now the rocket launcher. Whoops. This would not happen in a real life game. I don't know why that card ended up in my hand. So rocket launcher is dealing 2 to everything. Bioservants. This mutates. And this mutate. Draw a card from the first excess damage. Now with reload we can do it again. Oh yeah, 2 to Zola. The particle cannon will overkill this mutate for 1. Draws another card. Banshee plus Cypher draws another card. So if I do 4 for Banshee, he confuses the mutate, Cypher draws a card. That's enough for Cybernetic Skeleton, and we get an ally down. Which is probably better than reload and side holster here. So let's do that. Reload, side holster, Schadenfreude, battery pack. We don't really want to be pushing Zola at the moment, I don't think. Remove all threat, confuse. Cypher will deal damage. Draw a card because he dealt damage to a confused enemy. He gets discarded. And then Gamora, Sonic Rifle, Cybernetic Skeleton gets us in a safe spot, health-wise. Okay, I'm feeling good about this game. If Rocket has time to play a skeleton, it usually means we are on our way for a win. We're going to take the attack for 2 plus 1, and then 1 from the Bioservant, and then the encounter card. Last card in the encounter deck. Zola's Experiments. After a minion enters play, attach the topmost tech attachment in the encounter discard pile to that minion. We can clear that right away with our thwart. Ready with I've got a plan. Kind of want to get Sonic Rifle down and flip again. I think Sonic Rifle is better here. We don't want to rocket launcher because We don't want to push Zola and give him an extra thwart and some bonus. No piercing on this. But getting rid of that tough would be nice. So maybe we do... I've got a plan. Ready, basic attack, overkill, draw, and into sonic rifle. What a wild sequence. Okay, rocket launcher, or rocket raccoon will thwart for 3. And we will get rid of helicarrier if I've got a plan to ready. Ping this tough. Oh, We're not overkilling it. Oh, yes, we are, because Banshee is confusing it. That's right. That's what I was missing. This is why Float Like a Butterfly is so good for rocket. This particle cannon is not overkilling too much, but right now it's dealing +1 damage. So it is overkilling this guy. 1 here, draws us a card. And then upside, oh, we do not have our side holster. So we're going to lose our particle cannon, that's okay. Lose that. The restricted item limit is just like the ally limit in that you can play above it and then discard down for it. And use X Mansion to heal Banshee. And we're in a good spot. 1, 2. 1 test counter. Zola's confused. Master plan is going to put another 4 onto this Hydra Prison. And yeah, maybe we just stay down with Dazzler. Hopefully get some build. We got Moon Girl coming up, maybe? Moon Girl and Ingenuity. So let's stay down again. Energy. Salvage for Dazzler. She'll confuse. And salvage. Is there anything we wanted to salvage? Maybe battery pack. Although as it stands right now, we're guaranteed to hit Moon Girl and Ingenuity, probably. I guess maybe we just tinker away the sonic rifle. Or tinker thruster boots. Or we don't tinker anything. We attack with Dazzler. She'll take 2, 1 from Retaliate, 1 from Consequential. Pop Zola, and then next turn she'll be back in the shuffle. Before we draw everything. Yeah, let's not salvage. We don't really need battery pack. So we'll do it like this. Sit on Banshee. Eros will clear them in. X Mansion heals Banshee. Dazzler will pop Zola. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and reveals it. Oh, you know what? We should have done that first, because Eros would be able to confuse that minion. So let's do that. Get that quick striker. I think we might just be winning next turn or the turn after. 2. Banshee actually just fully kills it right now. So yeah. Thanks to Float. Heal for 3. And I think, yeah, it's literally not possible for us to lose. Unless he does a Mind Ray with a triple boost, but what are the odds of that, huh? Famous last words. Under fire. 2 Mind Rays. Exhaustion. Okay. So he has a 5 hit point guard with Retaliates. No big deal. We can use Eros and Dazzler to tee him up for our overkill, which I think is best. And both of those will go back in the shuffle. can tinker this thruster boots, I think, because we just want to. Well, let's see what we can play first. Moon Girl salvage. Yeah, that gets us a lot. So if we use salvage and upside for Moon Girl, we can get whatever we want with her draw. That's really good. So salvage, upside. Let's get the big gun. Alright, we have Drax. Let's get Sonic Rifle. So that's Moon Girl. She's gonna draw 3, 2 cards, shuffle 1 more card, and counter card here. Oof. Okay, Banshee. Confused Armor Guard. I'd love for there to be a way to get on this entire left side of our handout. Spider-Woman is so close to being free. Ingenuity will heal Banshee. Let's tinker the thruster boots. And if we don't play Ingenuity, we can get Drax and Sonic Rifle. Oh, we don't need Sonic Rifle. We have it here. Okay, so we don't need Sonic Rifle. Just throw that out of our mind. 2 for Ingenuity. Sonic Rifle confuses Zola. Spider-Woman gets played from Ingenuity, and then we play Drax. Okay, and we're going to draw another from our Overkill. So we're going to flip up. Sonic Rifle will confuse Zola. Or before we flipped up, we have to play Ingenuity while we had the Genius. Okay, Sonic Rifle confuse Zola. Genius plays Spider-Woman for 1 cost, because she gets reduced by each of these confused statuses. We'll use the rocket launcher. Oh, no, is he not getting overkilled? He's at 5, not 3. So let's hold off on that. Do we have a way to kill him? And she does it, but it's not overkill if we do it that way. So, and even Rocket's pistol, it's like kind of weird. Because Rocket's pistol is doing 3 right now. So is the problem with this? Maybe there's a way to deal 2 with Moon Girl before confusing with Banshee. If we deal 3 to Zola, 3 to Zola, that's 6. Gets him down to 10. 2 from here, that's down to 8. Drax is dealing him 4. Yeah, I don't think we're killing him this turn, so we may as well have attacked with Moon Girl before thwarting with Banshee. So that he would be at 4 instead of the 5 from Float Like a Butterfly. Now when we go to do this, it is overkill. Or excess damage. Well, Moon Girl would die to retaliate here. That's okay. She served her purpose. Drawing a crap ton of cards. Well, now we have Pistol and Drax, maybe. No, we don't. Gamora. Yeah, I just don't think we're winning this turn, so we may as well just throw Drax out, throw Pistol out, Pistol is hitting for 3. Drax is hitting for 4. He takes Retaliate Consequential, we take Retaliate. Spider-Woman's hitting for 3. And she's gonna go away. We were so close. So close to getting it done this turn. Okay. 2 threat on. And we gotta get a minion. Zola is going to attack us for 2, +2. Bioservant hits for 1. 2 encounter cards. Guard. Mind Ray. Stun. And he's attacking us. Well, we're going to defend with Banshee and then finish him off with Drax. A test counter. Although I guess we have to take out the armored guard first. So, clear our stun. I think this doesn't have any counters left. Pistol, get rid of that. CITT with energy. We'll deal 2 to this guard. Dazzler for our other pistol to overwrite this pistol. And this pistol will go ahead and clear the guard. Draw a card. We can even be flashy with particle cannon here. Here, here, here. Particle cannon, and yeah. So now we have 2 ways to do it. Drax finishes him off, or particle cannon. So, there we go. And that is Expert Zola with Rocket Raccoon Justice. We kind of had a rocky start because we didn't really get our economy set up, but even then, Float Like a Butterfly helped us overkill stuff, get some key cards in key places. X-Mansion and Banshee happened. We got Wolfsbane to draw off Salvage. So I think this was a fairly good game. I will see you guys in the next one.